Mr. Stone, your hearing is deteriorating rapidly.
Welcome back, everyone, to the latest episode of MANN Cinema Reviews. It is your host, Peter Mann, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Amazon original movie, Sound of Metal. The film centers on romantic heavy metal duo Ruben and Lou, played by Riz Ahmed and Olivia Cooke, respectively. On their latest tour, Ruben will learn that his hearing is deteriorating rapidly. The two must reach out to Joe, a veteran in a deaf community that will begin Ruben's journey in his new life of silence. The film is directed by Darius Marder and is co-written by Martyr and Abraham Marder, with story credit by Darius Marder and director Cianfrance of Blue Valentine and The Place Beyond the Pines fame. What I love right off the bat is just the exuberant, resilient talent that is Riz Ahmed in his tour de force. I love the fact that the film is a blossoming character study of Ruben and his relationship with Lou. Their immediate kinetic energy is felt by the audience just by the opening scenes, whether they're playing on tour or leading their life in a carefree gypsy lifestyle on the road in the confines in Ruben's RV. And they have these cute romantic rituals that they wake up in the morning together. They love to be with one another. Ruben makes her breakfast. He just sings to her. He puts on 60s and 70s R&B music that they dance to in the RV, and they're just enamored with one another. The love, respect, and adoration is immediately felt, and I really think that this film capitalizes just off of their relationship. The film is just a character study between Lou and Ruben and the emotional complexities of these two characters. There's layers upon layers that with each frame of this film, the audience is just immediately wrapped up in their love with one another. And it's the chaotic and manic and sudden bout of deafness that Ruben begins to experience once he is on tour playing with the ferocious and tenacious playing on the drums. His eardrums begin to ring, and this is where you sense that Ruben knows that something is off, and he just looks throughout the crowd, and he's just looking to see what's going on, what is he experiencing. And the film's minimalist sound design really capitalizes off the claustrophobic feeling that the audience feels once we begin to learn that Ruben's hearing is just quickly diminishing, and he's just wrapped up in emotions. He's scared, and for obvious reasons. He doesn't know what to do. He has very minimal income other than touring and whatever merch that the two sell, and he goes and seeks help. He runs tests of his hearing, and the doctor just says, you gotta stop all loud noises. And this is coming from someone that's in a heavy metal band. Ruben is a little hard-headed. He's reluctant to stop playing, and he continues to play, and this is where the film just comes to a head. Lou immediately learns of this, and the two must reach out to veteran actor Paul Racy playing Joe, and again, he's a leader of a deaf community. I think that the scenes between Racy and Ahmed is extremely enthralling. The two of them play off one another like a brilliant chess match, and it really is the exploration of Ruben's life and his vices, his passion, and the demons that he has hidden within. And he comes to grips with his new lifestyle, and he's not ready to face it head on. and he's very dependent on Cooke's character. And even though Cooke cares deeply about Ahmed's character, Ruben, she knows that he has to do this alone. And she momentarily leaves the film. She goes and lives with her estranged father in Belgium. And it's this part in the film that Riz Ahmed shines. He knows he has to get back to Lou, his true love, and he will do anything to do that. And it is his reluctance to learn to live in his new life in silence. He perceives it as a handicap, and Joe will have to gradually dictate to him that this is not something to be ashamed of. He has to go through exercises, and he really has to start at the bottom. You know, top to bottom, this is something that he must gradually learn, and he begins to grow relationships within the community. And I feel like the film's strong suit is Riz Ahmed. I really think that this is his breakout, triumphant breakthrough performance. It really is Riz Ahmed's film, and it's his tour de force. I really think that he displays this electrifying exuberance in his dramatic role as Ruben. There's these emotional complexities that you begin to peel as an audience, and you will learn deep and emotional scars and demons that Ruben is battling with. And the audience just empathizes with Ruben. They come to love Ruben and know that he's a flawed man, but it's really his odyssey, that you are on this journey with Ruben, and it's almost in first person. That's why you feel every sudden, emotional feelings that Ruben is having during his journey. And it really is this minimalist sound design that the creators of this film display so seamlessly. And it's an indie film. The cinematography is beautiful. I love the way that it is shot. And the characters are just really fascinating. It's a character study, a really plot-heavy and character-driven film. And that's what I liked about Sound of Metal. I think the audience will immediately be drawn to Ruben and his journey and what he will do and the bounds and limits he has and that he is willing to overcome. And it's really the electrifying performance by Riz Ahmed. It really is his film, bar none. And everybody came to play. The cast and crew is great. I think the direction is well paced. And I think the only drawback to the film is it hits familiar beats. Something that's not original. We've seen a tale like this time and time again. But I really think this is a refreshing go at it. I really loved the Sound of Metal. And Riz Ahmed's performance alone is worth it all. It is currently streaming on Amazon Prime, and I think it is one of the best films of last year. It came at the back end, the latter end of 2020, and this is the time of the Academy Awards. Oscar season is definitely on the rise at this point. So I really think that all the leads just are wholeheartedly giving their all, and they deserve all the praise and accolades that will surely come. So with that, I'm giving Sound of Metal a 5 out of 5 stars. I think this is a stellar film. I think emotionally you'll get wrapped up in it, and it has everything for everyone. I think everyone will just be enamored with this tale and the journey of Ruben. Thank you very much for choosing MANN Cinema Reviews. Be sure to press like, subscribe, and reach out through all social media. And you could do so by subscribing today to MANN Cinema Reviews, and we'll see you on the next one.
The world can be a damn cruel place.
I'm trying to save my life.
I wonder, have you had any moments of stillness? For me, those moments, that place, will never abandon.